Hi. So the first athlete who I interviewed for the Sports Gala show, she has a visual impairment. She's under the category B2, which means that she is partially blind and her vision used to be normal, but it's slowly diminishing. It's genetics as what I found out is that she is born to parents who are fully blind. But what is amazing about her and her teammates is that they do not let this impairment stop them from wanting to play sports, wanting to go out there and go for runs and go for a swim. And she completed races, like long races, like a 10K running race and a Spartan race, and now she's representing the country. It's just a humbling experience for me to meet her and her teammates, and I've learned a lot from them. So I hope that you will enjoy our conversation and remember to subscribe to my channel.
Hi, welcome to the Sports Gala show. I have an amazing athlete with me today. So welcome to the show, Joan. Sorry, welcome to the show, Joan. She just corrected me earlier and I just made a mistake. Oh my god. Okay, so Joan, yes, Joan is from the Singapore Goalball Team. Welcome to the show.
Good.
So yeah, so how old are you this year?
I'm 21.
21, and you are studying?
Mathematical science in NTU.
Oh, amazing. Okay, why mathematical science?
Because it's interesting lah. In anything you do, you always need math, no matter what.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
But what makes it mathematical science though?
Like, I guess because it was math was my best subject in JC, so okay lor.
I see. PE was my best subject, but
Wow, very good, very good.
but I didn't take up PE in university. Maybe it was a mistake, but anyway, moving on. We are both in our sports gear, and it's actually very sweaty sports gear
Yeah.
because we just finished training for the metal challenge, which is happening this weekend. It was hard training. It's like 160 push-ups and things like that. I don't know why we signed up for this.
It was team sport.
But yeah, so I'm joining the goalball team for the challenge, and Joan's from the goalball team. But not many people out there know about goalball. So tell me more about the sport.
So goalball is like a visually handicapped sport. So not only if you are totally blind, if you are partially blind, you can do it too. So everyone is blindfolded and you can't see the ball. So the ball has bells in it. That's how we track the ball. So the goal is to roll the ball opposite to score a goal, but your opponents will have to block the ball by sliding. So there are 3 on each team, and we have to work together to orientate around the court, that kind of thing.
I see. So do boys and girls play together, or are they separate teams?
During training, we all train together, but during competitions, we are separated. So actually, it's better for the girls because the guys train harder. So yeah.
Yeah, it's quite scary because you all are mostly blindfolded, right? Yeah. So yeah, imagine the ball coming towards you. How do you overcome that fear though, of the ball coming towards you?
I didn't really have that fear.
Oh really?
Yeah, but usually when we first start, the most important thing is really to protect your face. So that's the most important thing they usually tell us first. But we sometimes forget. So after a few whacks in the face, maybe we'll remember.
You have to learn it the hard way then.
Yeah.
So when do you start goalball?
I started in September 2015.
Okay.
Yeah. Until now.
How do you pick it up?
At that point in time, because it was a break, I was having a break, so I was working at Dialogue in the Dark. So a few of my colleagues were playing goalball at the time, and they told me come lor. So okay lah, just try lor.
I see.
Because at that point in time, the APG was on in Singapore.
That's
so
the Asian Para Games?
ASEAN.
Oh, ASEAN Para Games.
So they wanted to have a team for Singapore because at first in Singapore there was no team for goalball. Yeah.
I see. So what makes goalball fun and interesting? Why do you stick to it?
Because it's like one of the only team sports that blind people play. So another one is football 5, but they aren't really training anymore for now lah. Another thing is also because it really helps you get fitter in a more fun way because it's like a game.
I see.
So when I was younger, I used to play like basketball, that kind of thing, but now can't really see. So this is one of the sports that really can play together lah.
I see. So how does it feel representing your country?
Okay. But we are skewing more towards like just a club or a team kind.
No, but you do represent the country in the APG, and you guys just came back from KL for a game as well. Yeah, so you wear the Singapore flag across your chest. That's considered Singaporean athlete, right?
Okay. Yes, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay lor. I mean, mostly I just play because I really like it. Representing Singapore, that kind of thing comes like secondary lah.
But it's a bonus, I guess.
Yes.
It feels good or no? Or is it too much pressure if you put yourself as a Singaporean athlete?
Not really. It's just like normal lah. I mean, okay lor.
You don't really think about it lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what qualities do you think a goalball athlete should have to be a good athlete? For rowing, for example, because you have to wake up very early in the morning every single day, like 4:30 a.m. to be on water by 6 a.m. So we need a lot of discipline. So is that the same for goalball?
Usually our trainings are in the evening, but yes, you sort of do need that kind of discipline to go for training, especially after a long day of work, after a long day of school.
Yes.
Then we have to go, and especially on Sunday mornings, usually we train really early. So it's hard to drag myself out of it. But yeah, also like because for team sport you really need a lot of patience because like different people have different abilities, so you do have to be able to cover each other's weaknesses and exploit each other's strengths lah.
Yeah, that's good. Which means you need to have a lot of teamwork as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on, talking about that, what is the biggest challenge that you've faced since you joined this goalball team?
I guess for one is orientation wise, like because you really have to feel around for the goalpost and everything. So because as you progress in this sport, you will be able to run around the court on your side more. So that is one difficult thing because the fear is quite difficult to overcome. At first, you really do not want to leave your spot because you don't know whether you can find a way back or not.
That's true.
Yeah, but after a while, it's okay. And now, like we are working on like getting our shots to a certain place. So it is a bit more difficult to gauge if you cannot see, like because you have to focus a lot on like the feeling when you throw.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. So I've seen you do some throws towards the goals, and it's very hard and strong throws. I'll be so afraid if I'm your opponent. So what kind of training do you usually do?
So we do a lot of physical training, like or at least we used to. So Fitness First used to sponsor us, like in 2016. So that was really helpful. I also swim quite a bit and run.
So do you need a lot of upper body strength or lower body?
Goalball is actually a full body thing because it requires like throwing, diving, everything. Like so, you need the general fitness. You also need like the stamina. So it's like also maybe I think it's also the fundamental skills because for a lot of like especially totally blind people, it's very difficult to learn like even things how to run. Like because never see before. So one thing good about Hanson and like Brenda is because they'll teach us how to and for those people who really can like never see before, they'll teach us how to do the fundamental like how to run, as in how to run to throw the ball, that kind of thing.
I see. So Hanson and Brenda, they are your coaches?
Yeah.
So you have two?
No,
three
we have about 3 I think, and Zoo.
And Zoe?
Yeah.
So what's the best advice that you have ever received as an athlete?
Focus on your process and not your outcome because
Sounds very familiar.
yes, you know. Yeah, because you really can minimize your distractions if you do that, and it is a bit tough to focus when you are in like a stressful situation. So it can even be applied in like normal everyday life, not just in sports.
Correct. So it's always process. Yeah. Okay. So how can people know more about the sport if they want to try out or if they have visually impaired friends? How can they know more?
Okay, yes. So we have a Facebook page and we just started a YouTube page as well. So we did create a video about goalball. If you go to Goalball Singapore on Facebook, you can check that out. If you want to join us, you can either like email Zoom or like come down to Delta on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. Yeah, or at Zhuing on Sunday mornings at 9:30.
Where is that on Sunday morning?
Zhuing Primary. So it's like in Jurong West.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. Or they can contact me and then I try to
Yes,
answer you.
of course, yes, you can contact her too.
Okay, last question. If you want to be good at something, if you could be good at something, what would it be?
Good at something.
Yeah.
Like example?
Like for example, I want to be good in dancing, but I totally suck in dancing.
Really?
Yes. If you could have a special skill in something, what would it be? At the top of your head.
Top of my head, probably like running, I guess.
Running.
Yeah, as in further, because my endurance only lasts up to maybe 10k. After that, it's like okay lah, but really more discipline to train and stuff. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Alright, okay, so that's the end of our show.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It wasn't too bad, right?
Awkward lah, but okay lah.
Thank you, Joan, and thank you to the viewers out there. So please subscribe to my channel, and if you want to know more about goalball, feel free to ask me, and then I can link you guys to Joan and her team. So yeah, thanks for watching.